federal government launches 10-year roadmap for industrial transformation in the country. As House of Representatives passes Harmonized Electoral Bill 2026. Plus, Lagos Police Command deploys special squad for security at entering point. Good evening and welcome tonight on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Uluwabukola Akonde to the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has unveiled the Nigeria Industrial Policy 2025 to 2035, a 10-year roadmap to transform Nigeria from potential to production. Benny Adams reports that the president, represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, called for sustained collaboration between the public and private sector to ensure the success of timelines that seek to achieve a $1 trillion economy through industrialization. Now the report.
Has long been described as a giant of potential. But for those whom have lost jobs as a result of factory closures, potential does not pay the bills. Today, the federal government says the era of paper promises is over.
A phenomenal rise in the value of stocks. Why? It's a reflection of the health of the Nigerian economy. A friend of mine called me yesterday out of fear that his stocks increased by 1.7 billion naira in value within 24 hours.
Away from the stocks, Vice President Kashim Shettima says this policy document brings alive energy, trade, infrastructure, finance, skills and innovation, which requires partnerships.
This means committing not only to policy stability and coherence, but also to transparent engagement with industry. It means committing to measurable targets and accountability, and to a relentless focus on results. And results truly count. In the year 2025, the Dangote Industries, the cement sector alone, paid us 900 billion naira in taxes.
Minister of State Industry John Owen Eno says the goal is a $1 trillion economy and the method is moving from consumption to production, from raw materials export to value addition.
To support this, the Bank of Industry and the Bank of Agriculture will have to expand financing to processors and to manufacturers. Government has acted, the legislature has acted, the enabling environment is being created. Now, industry must act.
All the policies that you've actually done great. The only one thing that now, which the government must emphasize, is to protect the local industries.
They all agree that in 10 years, the target is a massive 25% year-on-year growth of the industrial sector, and its success will depend not on the applause in the room, but by the industries that will be reopened and the new ones built. In Abuja, Benny Adams, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the House of Representatives has passed a harmonized version of Electoral Bill 2026 to allow for electronic transmission of results from each polling unit to INEC's result viewing portal, IREF. The Electoral Bill 2026 endorses the proviso in Clause 60 of the bill that the Form AC8A shall be primary source of collation and declaration of results if e-transmission fails due to internet challenges. The House also endorsed an amendment of Clause 28, which reduced deadline for INEC to issue notice of the general election to 300 days from an initial 360 days.
Against say name. The ayes have it. Clerk, please, can you rise to read, give us the third reading of this bill, especially the long title of the bill.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members.
The latest passage of the Electoral Bill 2026 was, however, with rowdy session in the Green Chamber as most of the opposition lawmakers staged a walkout after motions to retain the initial versions of Clause 60 as well as Clause 84 dealing with mode of primary elections were rejected in the voice mode. in the voice vote. Now to health matters. Now to health matters. The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, is charged to newly inducted radiographers to uphold the highest standards of professionalism, remain resilient in the face of evolving healthcare challenges, and work collaboratively towards strengthening Nigeria's healthcare system. She made this call at the 11th induction ceremony of the Department of Radiography, Faculty of Health Sciences, College of Medicine, University of Lagos. On Nta Ch10 now report.
Holy ambassador, upholding the best in human values.
It was an emotional and colorful ceremony at the Department of Radiography, Faculty of Health Professions, College of Medicine, University of Lagos, as students, lecturers, and parents gathered to celebrate over 40 newly inducted radiographers. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, represented by the Provost, Professor Ademola Oremosu, highlighted the crucial role of radiographers in accurate diagnosis, quality care, and improved healthcare delivery across the country.
In the pursuit of their profession, they are mindful of the population of Nigeria and the demographics of the population, that there are still 70% of our population living in the rural areas. So their services must be made available so that such people also benefit, and that we reduce all the statistics in terms of mortality rates.
Delivering the induction lecture, radiographer Kudirat Lawa Adishino charged the graduates to pursue excellence through dreams, discipline, and dedication. Meanwhile, Christian Onyekewu, Director of Research and Training at the Radiographers Registration Board of Nigeria, urged the inductees to uphold medical ethics and professionalism in their practice.
Excellence is never by accident. We have to put in the work. You dream it, you stay the course by applying discipline, and then you maintain the success by being dedicated.
As they go out there, let them represent the profession, do what they are supposed to do, work professionally, and assist in patient care.
The Dean of the Faculty, Professor Bosede Taylor, and the acting head of department praised the students and encourage innovation and excellence.
The thing is that they need to learn, continue learning, relearn, and innovate. The charge to them is to remain steadfast, to remain teachable. They shouldn't feel they have gotten to the peak, but this is just the beginning of the challenge, really.
For the best graduating students, the ceremony marked the fulfillment of years of hard work.
It was a very, very stressful one, but it is actually very rewarding, and the reward is here already.
Today is not just induction into a career path, it is the induction of a generation ready to serve with excellence, precision, and integrity.
Outstanding students received awards in recognition of their resilience and academic achievements. In Lagos, On Nta Ch10, NTA News.
You are live on On Nta Ch Lagos Channel 10 now. Let's take a break. After the short timeout, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
Customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at Kilometer 40, Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sono Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us through 080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sono Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms. suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
You are welcome back. You are still watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News. Now we move to security matters. The Lagos State Police Command has received more logistics from the state government to intensify deployment of special tactical squads to prevent incursions of insurgents into any part of the metropolis. Commissioner of Police Olorundayo Jimoh disclosed this after taking delivery of more operational vehicles from the government through the State Security Trust Fund in Lagos. Musa Toliat has the details.
Daily police convoy patrol is a common knowledge in Lagos as part of the activities by the Lagos State Police Command to emphasize security alertness of its personnel. Commissioner of Police Olorundayo Jimoh says the new set of operational vehicles donated by the Lagos State Security Trust Fund is expected to boost the capacity of the soon-to-be-established squad, anti-crime patrol and community protection to effectively cover more areas in crime prevention and detection in the state.
For the donation of this vehicle, fourth vehicle, patrol vehicle today, to another set of strategic patrol team that we are setting up on the approval of the Inspector General of Police and supported by the Mr. Governor of Lagos State, which we could name anti-crime patrol and community protection. We are very concerned about what is happening in our neighboring state and we want to make sure that we take this logistics very importantly and we use it for the purpose that is being meant to ensure that we don't allow incursion or ingress or possibility of people who are committing crime in the contiguous state to enter into Lagos State.
Thereafter, the Commissioner of Police proceeded to the command hall where he decorated more than 100 inspectors of police with new ranks of assistant superintendents of police.
This is promotion that is well deserved. A lot of them are putting a lot of commitment to this job. This is promotion which is based on merit on the performance of this officer at various levels of the selection board, the interview and the examination for which they have carried out. We will ensure that they are properly posted to all area of police operation and police administrative setup where they'll be able to give it their best.
For the newly decorated ASPs, the event is a springboard to rededicate themselves to law enforcement duties across the metropolis.
Reward for hard work is more work, so expect more work from us.
New rank, new responsibility, and I'm sure we will perform well. I promise that with this new rank, I will not disappoint the Nigerian police force because I know new responsibility will be added to my shoulder.
The Commissioner of Police says the expectations that more elevation to officers' cadre will be witnessed as the year continues to unfold. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
Away from security matters, veteran United States civil rights leader and Baptist minister J.C. Jackson has died at the age of 84. His family announced on Tuesday. In a statement, they described him as a servant leader who devoted his life to justice, equality, and the defense of the oppressed and voiceless raised in the segregated South. Jackson rose to national prominence during the civil rights movement. He worked closely with Martin Luther King Jr. and became known for his powerful speeches and tireless advocacy for Black Americans and other marginalized groups. He later settled in Chicago and was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2017. Jackson ran for Democratic presidential nomination in 1984 and 1988, inspiring millions and reshaping political participation though he never held elected office. Despite controversies, he remained a leading voice for civil rights for decades, leaving behind a lasting legacy of activism and social justice. And that concludes the English segment of the news tonight, as Busayo Alani is standing by for the news translation in Yoruba. Thanks for staying with us. I am Oluwabukola Akande. Good evening to you.
Ẹ̀kálẹ́ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀yìn láti iléeṣẹ́ NTA ìkànnì kẹwàá. Ìròyìn rèé látẹnu Bùsáyà Àlàní. Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ti ṣíṣọ lójú eégún lórí ìlànà iléeṣẹ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti ọdún 2025 nígbà tí ó ń rọ àwọn ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ àti àwọn aṣojú láti rí i pé wọ́n gbé ìgbésẹ̀ ní kíákíá. Nígbà tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ láti ẹnu igbákejì ààrẹ Kashim Shettima níbi ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ ní ìlú Àbújá, ààrẹ ṣàpèjúwe ìlànà náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlàyé àti ọ̀nà láti gbé àwọn àbájáde ní ilé-iṣẹ́ lárugẹ, ìkójúwọ̀n àti pípèsè iṣẹ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ààrẹ sọ wípé ìlànà náà bójútó àwọn ìpèníjà ọlọ́jọ́ pípẹ́ bíi owó àti ṣe iṣẹ́ tí ó gọbọi, àwọn ohun amáyédẹrùn tí kò dára tó àti àbójútó láàrin ìjọba àti àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́. Ó tẹnumọ́ wípé ìlànà iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe náà ti wà ní ọ̀nà tí ó yéni láti ṣe. Ó fi dáni lójú wípé àwọn ìlànà àti àgbékalẹ̀ náà máa ń kùnà kì í ṣe nípasẹ̀ ohun tí a pinnu rẹ̀, bí kò ṣe pé nípasẹ̀ àti mú sí ojú ìṣe. Ṣáájú èyí ni mínísítà fún ọ̀rọ̀ ilé-iṣẹ́ John Owan Eno sọ wípé ìlànà náà ń fi ọ̀nà ọ̀tun hàn lórí kíkọ́ àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí yóò lè ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ ní àgbáyé. Ọ̀gá àgbà nínú ìṣòwò Aliko Dangote tí ó ń darí ilé-iṣẹ́ Dangote sọ wípé fún ààbò tí ó dájú lórí àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ kéékèèké láti lè tayọ. Ọ̀gá àgbà ti yunifásitì ìlú Èkó ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Fọláṣadé Ògúnṣọlá ni ó ti ń gba àwọn ọmọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ti ẹ̀ka ìyàwòrán ara ènìyàn lámọ̀ràn láti fi òye ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n ti kọ́ hàn láti lè jẹ́ akíkanjú nínú ìdojúkọ lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ìlera, kí wọ́n sì fi ọwọ́ sowọ́pọ̀ ní gbígbé ètò ìlera orílẹ̀-èdè yìí lárugẹ. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ yìí níbi ayẹyẹ gbígbà wọlé àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí ẹ̀ka tí ó ń rí sí ìyàwòrán ara ènìyàn ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kọkànlá irú rẹ̀ ti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìlera ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìkọ́ṣẹ́ ìṣègùn ní yunifásitì ìlú Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Ometere Chiedu ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn náà. Ẹ gbọ́ ìròyìn náà síwájú sí i. Ó jẹ́ ayẹyẹ ìdùnnú níbi tí a ti ń gba àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tuntun wọlé fún ẹ̀ka ayàwòrán ara ènìyàn ní ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ti ìlú Èkó, bí àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, olùkọ́ni àti àwọn òbí ti péjú pésẹ̀ láti ṣe ayẹyẹ ìgbàwọlé fún àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí ó lé ní 40. Ọ̀gá àgbà ti yunifásitì ìlú Èkó ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Fọláṣadé Ògúnṣọlá tí ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Adémọ́lá Ọ̀rẹ́mọ́sù ṣojú fún fi ojúṣe pàtàkì tí àwọn ayàwòrán ara ènìyàn nínú ṣíṣe àyẹ̀wò ara ní ọ̀nà tí ó péye, ìtọ́jú ènìyàn àti tẹ̀síwájú nínú ṣíṣe ìtọ́jú aláìlera jákèjádò orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ẹni tí ó ṣèdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ níbi ayẹyẹ náà, ayàwòrán ara ènìyàn Kudirat Lawal Adésínà rọ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gboyè náà láti lépa ohun tí ó tọ́ nípa ìran rere wọn, ìkóraẹni ní ìjánu, ìfaraẹnijìn àti ìforítì. Bí a ti ṣe mọ̀ wípé lílọ bíbọ̀ àwọn àjọ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ló dá lórí àti máa kàn sí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ wọn yòókù lórí ààbò ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àti agbègbè rẹ̀. Kọmíṣánná fún àjọ ọlọ́pàá Ọlọ́rundáre Jimoh ló sọ èyí di mímọ̀ nígbà tí ó fi yé ni wípé àwọn ọkọ̀ tuntun tí àwọn àjọ tó ń rí sí ètò ààbò ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó fi fún àjọ ọlọ́pàá wà fún láti ṣe ìrànwọ́ fún àwọn ẹ̀ka àjọ ọlọ́pàá tí ó ń gbógun ti ìwà ọ̀daràn àti dáàbòbò agbègbè láti lè jẹ́ kí wọ́n dáàbòbò àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ agbègbè ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Lẹ́yìn èyí ni kọmíṣánná fún àjọ ọlọ́pàá lọ sí gbọ̀ngàn àjọ náà láti bu ọlá ìgbéga lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ fún àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tí ó lé ní 100 pẹ̀lú àmì ìgbéga sí ipò igbákejì ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá fún àwọn igbákejì ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá tí a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yàn. Ayẹyẹ náà jẹ́ ọ̀nà láti fi ara wọn jì fún iṣẹ́ ìgbófinró jákèjádò ìlú Èkó. Kọmíṣánná fún àwọn ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó sọ wípé ìgbéga àwọn ọlọ́pàá sí ìpele mìíràn yóò tẹ̀síwájú nínú ọdún yìí. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ ní àṣálẹ́ tòní. Ẹ pàdé wa lọ́la fún ọ̀tun ìròyìn. Jésù Thomas sì wà níkàlẹ̀ láti fún yín ní ìròyìn ní èdè Ègùn. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Ó dàárọ̀.
Kwavo Dolinji, Etie, well in Lotto, Tisoton, Jesuton, Moses, well in Lotto, Kigame. Oh, to Bogambola Metinumbu, Wako, Nuson, Titore, Jitodin, to Egbe, Edo, Ekoyon, Nademe, De, Nado, Benukun, now Tito, Azon, put a jaw, Kopoto, to Nigeria Tome. Oh, Titola, why you de, de Ananado, any Titore song, why you to Jet, or with 2035 ton, Eyo, Nuyi, Oyawrenu, Owe, Aotonde, Edoriado, and I do Adado, now to Ea Zokwe, Daholeton, to Togo Nigeria Tome. And some of Benada, I'm saying to Muvalogi to go to Abuja to Egbe Doya, though Boregoto to Bogato Kashim Chatima, were not a now, oh, to Bogato mythology to free women who come on, Pria Forte, Nado di Kemono, yet the way, Nado di Mora, Kodo George, Nado di Sonic Mona, Jokwe, Dahole, you to Togo Nigeria Tome, Mokero, Joy to level some more Coditon. Bododo, and that Bomodo cloud teme as Zonsu Gegeton, now Betole to Togo, Nigeria Tome. Oh, say how Pavio Togo, Nigeria to Totin, where go for a Zonto, say, it was our doji, not the modo, a brow for you for Bibla, see a hole to Togo, Nigeria Tome, a who emitting Teton, a sell the Hoko was to Jedi, to Tin way to Yam, Dodo, they also were for Tolodo. When you did yes or no, Holodoa, which is you did, you don't say, oh, go for Blaton, do or more computer G, more Canada, it doesn't get while Podo, with my man. Now, do you did you day, Udema was on, Udinawa, you were to do Yado, to Girado Leme, where do ya, do Yedi Azapo, Naza, not to decay Mono, over Blawa, not to decay Mono, he now a vessel to the land of Wiblana, so. Okwedopo eyenada yi don ti osun ene gwidopo to sun aho to tin na yin le ya vase enana podo enando yo de wa ayi to di o bono zonwe awon ni mateton ko yin o de ko wura awu to tin bodo ye ko yin o de mo alogora ohun si alogora la yi nado di ke modo o ki hosia toto yi to awon ni mateme ma do alote me yo gbe to pono gan ene awon ni mateton Ọlọ́run dáre jimo to we to ma do ya to wonu e to ro yi ohun e awon ni mateton do go alo na pono le to din na hi hosia ko to ai matelo me to lo di ta de na so me to musa to ni ado wedo bo so de e to yi do na o kan to go kan e me o pono dile e do to din do ye ko yin me e ko yin ko to azo to me to awon ni mateme ti o pono so pe e we ha for na lot go dai ka je so to pono sin come me ko to ri do